Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this one, I'm pretty much just going to show you how I've set up my Thor. So I'm going to run through Cocoon launcher, also check out why I didn't choose ESU, and yeah, just give you a quick overview of my current setup of the Thor. The full review is still coming soon guys, and my initial impressions video, so look out for that one in the near future. As you can see, I've got the grip that I ordered from Etsy attached to the Thor right now. It makes for a much more comfortable gaming experience for sure. However, I do want to order some other grips just to see if there's like any slightly smaller ones or any like slightly different designed ones, just to change it up. This one's nice for the couch at home, but it's a bit large to take outside, I'd say, and like to play. So from the moment we open the Thor, we can see it launches right into Cocoon launcher, which is a launcher I set up in my original setup video, and also the one that Russ actually recommends to set up in his video. Now, if you've seen that video, you saw in the setup I originally went for ESU just because I heard that other people were using ESU, and I was like, okay, let me see what it's like. However, after I tried ESU and then I tried Cocoon, Cocoon is the smoother launcher. It's the one that works with less glitches. It just feels a bit more polished. Yeah, so this is my Cocoon launcher setup right now. So we've got Soul Silver pinned right here at the start. We've got the other apps, Flutter, an app that you can choose other apps to display over other apps. We have leaflet pods, which I think is a new update that they've got coming. We've got a log. It's quite cool because it shows you a log of just essentially all the games you've been playing. I've been experimenting with obviously a lot of games. Yeah, I've been playing mostly Mario and Pokemon recently. That's another thing when it comes to the Thor. I thought I'd be playing a lot more games and a lot more titles. However, I've been drawn to just playing the main Mario games and Pokemon games. As I've stated before, because I never grew up or I never owned a 3DS in the past, so I never got that authentic experience playing all these 3DS games and the whole wide 3DS catalog of games that came out. I never played any of them, so I guess I'm just enjoying that time playing with them now. So this is Picnic. It's a place where you can set up screenshots, which is quite cool. We have the settings themselves. This is Silk, which is Cocoon's theme store, you could call it. They have a lot, and I mean a lot of themes. So before I was actually using a light theme as well, but I actually changed to this OLED theme now, which if I go into the settings, there's a lot of settings you can change as well. But if I just go into the settings, and so this one's called Cocoonics, and it is super cool. The fact that you can change a lot of stuff in the settings as well is insane. It gives you a lot of power for what you can actually customize your Thor to how exactly you want it to be, which is awesome. This is just a system app folder in case you want it to put everything in there. And these are the consoles. Now, I've gone through this in my previous video as well, but just for a refresher, I've got the Game Boy Advance on here, the PS2, the Super Nintendo, the Wii, the Dreamcast, the PSP, the Game Boy Color, the GameCube, the Switch, the Game Boy, the DS, and the 3DS. Now, one caveat about playing Wii games, as fun as they can be, I've had the least fun time trying to emulate Nintendo Wii games on the AYN Thor, and that's only because of the Wii's motion controls. The shake and the motion, it don't really translate well on the Thor. So some of the games that I've been trying, like for example, let's just pull up COD 4 Modern Warfare Reflex. So I'll show you what I mean. Just a side note though, the fact that you can literally get like COD Modern Warfare on here, even though it's the Reflex edition, it's still so cool. So let's just do like a resume game because I was testing it out. So because of the Wii's motion controls and how you played Call of Duty on the Nintendo Wii, you would use the motion controller to obviously control where the pointer was going. The issue with that on this is, so now I've set the motion control to go with the right joystick, and you can see it's kind of putting the pointer around, but it's not really following the camera exactly. And this is like, it's fine most of the time, but it's kind of, look, now if I wanted to just set the camera to look at the gun, you can't do that because the motion controls always resets in the center. So it's like, okay, I do that to pick up the weapon, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to move the camera, but the gun is also moving at the same time. So it makes for a little bit of like an awkward experience, because now it's like I'm kind of moving the pointer and the camera, and it's just not the smoothest experience. For that reason, I haven't really been enjoying playing Nintendo Wii games on here. My main catalog really of games that I really cycle between are the 3DS, the DS, and the Switch. These other ones I play like here and there whenever I want. Cocoon also has a top row of apps that you can shortcut to if you want. I've got Chrome, that's the Gen 1 recomp for Pokemon with the 3D voxel mod. We have the Play Store, YouTube, and apps, or the Files app, just so you don't have to keep switching out of Cocoon all the time. But yeah, and the games that I've been enjoying most recently, of course I'm playing Soul Silver. Well, I've been playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is really fun. Also, I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, but it's a luminescent platinum mod, which is quite funny because it's not showing the box art because of the mod, but it's been really fun so far, so I'm playing through that right now. Because I was playing Shining Pearl and I was like, Shining Pearl's cool, but there's got to be a quicker way to get through the game, like a more improved version. So Luminescent Platinum is that version, and the rest of the Switch games just play really well. Like, I can't really complain. The same with the DS. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart DS because Mario Kart DS was not a game that I had growing up, so that's been fun to play through. And obviously New Super Mario Bros. Is also fun to just play, because there's games that I play just to wind down, and that's like your Mario Kart and your New Super Mario Bros. But then if I want to like grind and proper get stuck into it, I'll continue Pokemon. 3DS, I'm also doing the same with Mario Kart 7, New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is fun. And I've even got Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, just for nostalgia's sake. And you can see how the games run as well. The fact that you can play all these games on here, by the way, it's still the craziest feeling. It's just so cool to play, guys. Like, the fact that you can play all these games, it still blows my mind. Of course, there's a lot of other emulators out there, and you can, you know, play your Retroid Pockets and your Ambernic RG Rotates and just all your other various consoles. But the fact that this flips, like, I know there's a Retroid Flip one as well, but that hasn't got the screen here. But the fact that this has like the screen at the bottom, you're just able to emulate the games perfectly. Yeah, I know people mentioned it as well, even Russ in his video. Like, the image is slightly smaller than the screen at the bottom, so it makes for some slight letterboxing. However, yes, it's noticeable in the video, but while you're playing, guys, I'll be honest, you're just so focused on the gameplay that you don't notice these during the gameplay, and it's not that big of a deal. I'll be very honest, like, it's not that crazy, and most games work great. If that's like a point for you where you think it's going to be annoying, it's not that annoying, even on this color. I know if you really care about it, the black one would help because it will just blend into the frame of the Thor, but guys, it's fine. It's honestly not an issue whatsoever. But yeah, guys, that's just a quick look at Cocoon on my Thor. Now, the reason why I chose it over ESU, so I'll actually pop into ESU here, is because ESU is cool. Like, it's got a similar layout. Like, it is nice in its own way. It's got like the fades, it's got the blocks at the bottom. I'd say ESU actually resembles a 3DS slightly more. However, while just like scrolling through these icons and just going, you know, across the things, checking the menu, the settings for all this, it's cool. It's really cool. It's just not as optimized as Cocoon. If anyone from ESU is watching this, I love the launcher. I just need it to be a bit more smooth, a bit more optimized, but it's fine because I know you guys are still working on it and it's still in progress. So I'm looking forward to it, and I want to compare Cocoon and ESU more so once more updates come for ESU, because I think it's only fair to do that. But yeah, guys, that's just a quick walkthrough of Cocoon. Hope you're enjoying the Thor content, and there's plenty more to come.